The struggle of politics and differing opinions within the family unit. Nothing exemplifies this phenomenon better and funnier than Family Ties. Set in the suburbs of Ohio, one couple of former hippies are raising their children who have very different views on life. In this video, you will see how have the actors of the Family Ties changed. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1982, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's go. Michael Gross as Stephen Keaton. Born June 21, 1947. Michael Gross had a handful of television credits under his belt when he landed the role of Dad Stephen Keaton on Family Ties. His progressive character managed a local television station while dealing with the ups and downs of marriage and fatherhood. In the years since, Gross, now 78, has worked steadily on both the small and big screens, notably in Tremors and On and the Young and the Restless. In a 2022 conversation with E.T., he spoke of Family Ties' lasting legacy. Gross wed casting director Elsa Bergeron in 1984 and became stepfather to her children. Meredith Baxter as Elise Keaton. Born June 21, 1947. Meredith Baxter was best known for her twice Emmy-nominated role of Nancy Lawrence Maitland on the 70s network drama Family when she took on the role of free, spirited mother Elise Keaton on Family Ties. Since the series wrapped in 1989, she's stayed busy, too, joining Gross in a 2022 play and appearing on an endless run of TV movies, shows and films, even playing Fox's mom again for a few episodes of his sitcom. Spin City. The mom of 5, 78, has been married to partner Nancy Locke since 2013. Justine Bateman as Mallory Keaton. Born February 19, 1966. Justine Bateman's first acting role is also her most well-known, as the superficial daughter Mallory Keaton on Family Ties. Her character highlighted the importance that 80s teens put on their looks, and she was nominated for a Golden Globe and 2 Emmys for the role. However, the massive success of the show had its downsides for the young star. Following Family Ties, she continued working steadily in film and television, with roles on Men Behaving Badly, Easy to Assemble and Men in Trees, as her younger brother Jason Bateman's star was rising, too. In recent years, the 59-year-old actress and mother of 2, married to Mark Fluent since 2001, has become an advocate for aging naturally in Hollywood. Justine attended UCLA and majored in digital media management and computer science. She often speaks publicly in support of net neutrality and published a shockingly frank book about growing up famous. Michael J. Fox as Alex P. Keaton. Born June 9, 1961. Relative newcomer Michael J. Fox stole the show as young Republican Alex P. Keaton, earning 5 Emmy nominations and 3 awards for the role. Fox, of course, went on to big things, including the Back to the Future franchise, Doc Hollywood, Spin City, Boston Legal, The Good Wife and more, earning another 13 Emmy nominations and 2 additional wins in the process. As of late, his Parkinson's disease activism has been his focus since his diagnosis in 1991. He's been raising funds and building awareness through his namesake foundation. His journey was recently documented in the film Still, a Michael J. Fox movie. The actor, now 64, has 4 grown children with longtime wife Tracy Pollan, whom he met on the set of Family Ties. Tom Hanks as Ned Donnelly. Born July 9, 1956. Tom Hanks picked up an early TV credit as Elise Keaton's younger brother Ned Donnelly in the first 2 seasons of Family Ties. It didn't take long for Hanks to become a bona fide movie star. In the late 80s and 90s, he made some of his biggest films, including Sleepless in Seattle, 1993, and Saving Private Ryan, 1998. Winning back-to-back Best Actor Oscars for Philadelphia, 1993, and Forrest Gump, 1994. Hanks continued to add to his filmography with such films as Captain Phillips, 2013, Sully, 2016, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, 2019, Elvis, 2022, in addition to playing Woody in the Toy Story franchise. Today he is 69. Tracy Pollan as Ellen Reed. Born June 22, 1960. Before Courteney Cox was brought on, Tracy Pollan played Family Ties' Ellen Reed, one of Alex's early love interests. Around the same time she was on the sitcom, Pollan also made headlines for her personal life, as she was dating Kevin Bacon. Pollan's relationship with Bacon didn't last long, and she soon began dating her Family Ties and Bright Lights Big City co-star Michael J. Fox. They married in 1988 and are still together today. Although she's mostly remained out of the limelight, Pollan made a few appearances on Spin City and Medium and dropped in on a 2013 episode of The Michael J. Fox Show and the 2022 miniseries Inventing Anna. Today she is 65. Mark Price as Irwin, Skippy, Handelman. Born the 23rd of February 1968, Mark Price played neighbor Irwin, Skippy, Handelman, who was hopelessly in love with Mallory. He appeared in a handful of other projects following Family Ties, though his true passion is stand-up. In a 2018 interview, Price, now 57, revealed that he was still close with his castmates, even donating proceeds from merch sales on his comedy tour to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. Scott Valentine as Nick Moore. Born June 3, 1958, Scott Valentine landed the role of Mallory's love interest, the environmentalist artist Nick Moore, in the 4th season of Family Ties. This prompted a spin-off series, The Art of Being Nick, which was not picked up despite good ratings on the pilot. Following Family Ties, Valentine had several guest spots on TV series and roles in made-for-TV movies, including 1992's Lady Boss, 2 episodes of Murder, She Wrote, and a 2004 appearance on CSI, NY. The star also nabbed film gigs with 1992's Double Obsession, 1993's To Sleep with a Vampire, and 1998's Paranoia. He is the managing director at Excelsior Capital Partner investment firm. Today he is 67. Courteney Cox as Lauren Miller. Born June 15, 1964. One of Courteney Cox's very first roles was that of Lauren Miller, Alex's girlfriend for the last 2 seasons of Family Ties. She nabbed the part just a few years after she famously danced in Bruce Springsteen's 1984 music video for Dancing in the Dark, which has been credited as starting Cox's high-profile acting career. Of course, most know Cox as Monica Geller from Friends. The famed role brought Cox to celebrity status. She went on to star in the Scream movie franchise, had a recurring role on Scrubs in 2009, and played the lead roles of Lucy Spiller on Dirt, Jules Cobb on Cougar Town, and Pat Phelps on Shining Vale. Today she is 61. Geena Davis as Karen Nicholson. Born January 21, 1956. Geena Davis was working as a model and had a gig in the movie Tootsie before appearing on Family Ties as the goofy housekeeper Karen. Davis went on to star in several major films, including Thelma and Louise and A League of Their Own. She also reteamed with Michael J. Fox in Stuart Little. Davis went on to play the first woman president of the United States in the ABC drama Commander-in-Chief, earning a Golden Globe for the role. She had a 2014 to 2018 arc on Grey's Anatomy, popped up in episodes of Glow and She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, and made big screen appearances in 2009's Accidents Happen, 2013's In a World, 2015's Me Him Her, and 2020's Ava. The actress founded the Geena Davis Institute on Gender in Media in 2007, receiving a Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award, like Fox, in 2019. Today she is 69. Brian Bonesall as Andy Keaton. Born December 3, 1981. Born the year before Family Ties began airing, Brian Bonesall was added to the cast in Season 5 as the Keatons' new son, Andy. The role made him a go-to-child star of the 80s and 90s, and he won 3 Young Artist Awards for it. Bonesall went on to star in the 1991 horror film Mikey as the title character, and is known in science fiction circles for his role as Alexander Rozhenko on Star Trek: The Next Generation. He appeared in a few more movies in the 90s, including the 1994 comedy Blank Check, but retired from acting in 1995. Bonesall, now 44, was arrested in Boulder, Colorado, in 2007 on charges of second-degree assault and false imprisonment of his girlfriend. The AP reported he was given 2 years probation. Years later, in 2018, His co-star Mark Price said Bonsall had moved past his transgressions and was recently wed. Tina Yothers as Jennifer Keaton. Born May 5, 1973. At 9 years old, Tina Yothers took on the part of wise beyond her years sister Jennifer Keaton. "I was just a kid being a kid," she said of her audition in a 2020 reunion. Yothers took a break from acting after family ties to focus on music, putting together a band with her brother Corey called Jaded in the late 1990s. She has appeared on reality shows like the 2006 season of Celebrity Fit Club, Celebrity Wife Swap in 2012, and What Not to Wear in 2013. With husband Robert Kaiser, Yothers, now 52, has 4 children.